I'm back to worrying about artificial lighting and how it's gonna look on camera. But yeah, I wanted to show off a few, well, not really show off, I don't want to come across braggy at all, no one ever does in these videos. But I wanted to share a few of the things that I got for Christmas, so the things that were surprises, the big things, the small things, just kind of some highlights for me that I picked out. And I want to start off with, well, actually I'll start off with the thing in the background. I got a coffee machine. It's the Swan Retro coffee machine, and I can only make cappuccinos in it so far because I haven't gotten used to how it works. It's very different to obviously the professional one that I use in work. So yeah, I'm only making cappuccinos. This was supposed to be an oat latte, actually an oat cappuccino, but I'll take it. I will take it. When we're all locked in their houses, you take what you can get. And then the two things that I can't like hold up and show you, one is the Sherlock Holmes board game, which my dad got me for Christmas. It is down in his house because we are going to play it the next time that I am out there. But me and Christian were in Edinburgh earlier on this year. I can't believe it was still this year. We were allowed to travel, and we went into, I think it's called Waterstones. It's like the big cafe slash bookshop, and they have a whole big board game section. And I was fascinated with them. I want to buy all the board games, and we had no room left in the suitcases, and who would play them with me? So my dad just so happened to pick out the Sherlock Holmes game that I was looking at in January, and he got it for me, and I have someone to play with now. But that is down in his house because there is no one up my mum's house that would really play it with me. So yeah, I'm really excited to play that. And then I also have my rug. Christian got it for our anniversary / Christmas. It's an Oriental rug. I don't like that word, but that's how it was listed. I think it was on Done Deal. It was secondhand anyway. And I was using like a plastic outdoor mat in my cabin since I moved in October. And I wanted a proper mat, a nice one, and this one is gorgeous. I will probably show it. But yeah, it's stunning, and it goes really well with like a lot of the colours in my cabin. So those are the two things I can't show. I'm gonna move on to things that I can show. So these are the docks that I got. The last docks that I got, I did make a video about thrifting them. I just wanted some of my own that might last a bit longer, and I looked into what leather kind of lasts the longest. And these are steel-toed. I can't remember the name of them, but I'll put up the actual name of the style. They have a slight bit more of a platform than the classic docks that I was wearing. But I can't go for Jadens because I'm too short. So it looks really stupid when I wear Jadens because it's so obvious that they're a big platform, and they just don't suit me. So these are a nice kind of compromise between the classics and Jadens, where there's a little bit more of a platform than your average docks, but nothing too insane. And they're also steel-toed, so I'm ready to fight, I guess. And they're 10-hole, which is fun as well, but I feel a little bit safer going out in them. And then these are really fun. They are the limited edition Simpsons bands. They're the Moe's ones. So you have look like that. They have Moe's written on the back. They have Homer and Bernie on one side, and they have Moe, Lenny, and Carl on the other side. And it's like the windows from Moe's. And they also come with really cool Simpsons packaging and Simpsons box. I love the collection. I wanted to collect them all, but then once I got the first pair, I was like, I don't really know how much I actually love Vans themselves, so maybe I'll give the whole collection a miss and just get the ones that I really like. I really wanted the Bart shoes, where it's like his actual shoe, like the blue shoe with the white circle on it, but they only come in kid size. I think the kids ones were really cool, and I was going to buy some for my future kids, but I don't want kids, so anyway, the last pair of shoes. I kind of knew that I was getting these, so it wasn't as much as a surprise. They're a pair of Fila's. I don't even know what type of Fila these are, but they're not like distributor I can't remember the name of the like big chunky filas. They're like kind of a step down from them. My mum was showing them and she was like, oh, should I get these for your sister? I was like, oh, well, she had a very similar pair and she didn't really wear them, but I would love them. So I kind of thought that my mum would be like, okay, I'll get them for you. And she did. Yeah, they're really comfortable. I wore them for Christmas evening. Also because they were new, so I could like put them up on the sofa. Yeah, I like a good pair of filas, a good pair of runners, and I also have to declutter my runners now, which is kind of hard because I only buy good shoes. So it's kind of hard to be like, oh, which ones will I throw out? But obviously I've gotten so many new shoes that like I don't need all those, so I'm gonna have to do something with them. So next, this is in reach. I've deconstructed this. So what I got from Lara, she bought me Lush. It came wrapped in this muslin cloth, which I have reused so many times already. I haven't used it actually as a cloth yet, but for like basically gift wrapping, because you would learn how to gift wrap things when you worked in Lush. So I know how to like wrap them all and make them real cute. She also wrapped everything so cutely. Like she did it all with like twine and her own like flowers. Forgot the word. Flowers. Yeah, and they all looked so cute. I actually hated taking them apart because they looked really nice and we were drinking, so I didn't even get nice photos. But it's the Enchanted gift set. So it has a lip scrub, a face steamer, full of Grace facial serum, which she was like, oh, I got it because I know you love that, which goes to show how much I talk about it. Ultra Bland facial cleanser, which like I love. Ocean Salt face and body scrub, and Celestial moisturizer, which I've never used before. I'm really excited to try them out. She also got me a bullet journal, and I don't even want to touch it. I'm looking at it. It's so pretty, and I have such bad handwriting, and I know that I'm gonna ruin it, so I'm kind of procrastinating going near it. I'm gonna leave it a while, because I'm gonna ruin it. So yeah, next. My mum got me, I went into, I've talked about it before, Finders Keepers vintage shop to try on a trench coat, a vintage trench coat. I was just miles too big for me. I've wanted a trench coat like that for so long, and it just didn't fit me, and I was really disheartened. But I was with my mum when I went in to try it on, and didn't fit and everything, so my mum saw it, and she went and she got me this trench coat. It's black, so it's a different color to the one that I was looking at. It has like the tie in the back, so I was really, really delighted with this. Oh, I love how that messed up the lighting even more. Then, I got so many socks. My granddad got me like 3 pairs of socks, and then I got a few pairs from other people. These are happy socks, and I haven't even opened them yet, but they have like lovely flowers on them. They're like different colored sunflowers, and yeah, I just really love these. They're such high quality, like the other ones. I'm wearing them right now, and they're like bamboo. I don't know where they're from. I think they're from some like low waist company. Had like eco-friendly packaging and everything, and they're so comfortable and they're just such good quality. But again, I had to clear out loads of socks, and I still haven't cleared out enough socks for the amount of socks that I got, because I'm a hoarder. Then the last thing that I'm going to show is what I got in Chris Kindle. I've been living in this since Christmas Day, and it's just so comfy, and it has a little pocket and it has a little hood. So like, when there's a global pandemic, you might as well be comfy. I am covered in fluff from it, and so is everyone else. Anyone who comes into my room is just covered in fluff because there's fluff from this everywhere. But sure look, sure listen. Yeah, and that is all I have to show. I've never done a video like this. I kind of wanted to do a little haul of like items that I've gotten the past few months, and like whether I regretted it, whether it was worth it, and just kind of talk about like a little bit of consumerism, especially during like COVID, when I feel like a lot more people are buying just for the sake of buying, and just kind of like review some products. So I might do that. But yeah, this was what I got for Christmas, and yeah, stay safe, look after yourselves, look after your mental health. That's all I have to say. Have a good Christmas.